Your feed sends all sorts of properties to Tweakwise. Ideally, the feed is completely clean and contains only properties that are good enough to be used in filtering, sorting, and search. However, this ideal situation isn't always possible. A feed could contain 10 different shades of blue for the color property, for example. You're going to want to turn those into just one value for your visitors, and that's blue. The Derived Properties module allows you to do just that and much more. A derived property is a new property that is based upon an existing feed property. Group, replace, combine, product list, divide, split, concatenate, SQL Replace. We're not going into the details of creating each property, but we will go over the general use of each one. Read the support articles for full guides on how to set them up. Use the group property when you want to collect large amounts of numerical values into groups. For example, links or prices. Take a look at this example. We've turned a potentially endless list of links into manageable portions. You can use this to declutter a filter property. You can set a default value for the products which don't contain a value for this property. The Replace property lets you replace certain values manually. This is where the example from before comes from. You may have light blue, navy blue, sky blue, etc. Your customer probably doesn't care about all of the different shades of blue and would just like to select blue to filter your products. Take a look at this example, where we replaced a bunch of shades by their base color. The Combine property lets you take different properties and combine them into one to use as a filter. For example, you may have different properties that indicate if a product is adjustable yes or no, dimmable yes or no, double-walled yes or no, etc. Having all of these properties as a separate filter creates a cluttered page. So, use this derived property to give your customers the ability to just check a box for each feature. So tidy! The Product List property allows you to select a few specific products and collect them into a property. This property is often used to push products that have appeared in a newsletter or marketing campaign to the top of the product lister page. It's not used for displaying a filter. The Divide property is used to, you guessed it, divide values within a property. Let's say we've got a size property that contains every kind of size in the books. It contains sizes in centimeters, meters, millimeters, inches, and a small, medium, and large size. It's no use to us like that. You may want your bathroom cabinets category to only display the sizes small, medium, and large. The Split property lets you split values that were originally joined together with a semicolon, slash, comma, or other symbol. Simply select the property that contains the joined values, choose the right symbol, and save the property. The Concatenate property lets you add textual input to existing values. This is useful if you've got a property that contains, for example, sizes and numerical values. Use this Derived property to add a unit like millimeters to the numerical values. Of course, you're not limited to just this example. You can get creative with this to significantly improve your data. The SQL Replace property enables you to replace, for example, certain symbols. Let's say your web shop uses different kinds of barcodes. Some barcodes contain hyphens, periods, or commas. This prevents your customers from using the barcodes to find products. This Derived property lets you replace those symbols by, for example, an empty space. That removes the symbol and leaves only the bare barcode. By now, you're familiar with the basics of derived properties. Read the support articles about these properties to learn how to set them up.